Tonight, while you ponder how a former Red Sox demigod was exposed as a mere HCG-enhanced mortal, a clear case of Manny being humane. Take it from me. Stay tuned. What? Why are you laughing so? Because I'm looking good in that particular. Okay, and when it is, he will be here. Yes, it's the return of the weekly News IQ quiz, where all the questions have been vetted for irrelevance and all the panelists are certified drug-free. As for the host, no comment. Now let's meet tonight's quiz panel. Sue O'Connell is, of course, publisher of Bay Windows and the South End News. That would be her. Yeah. Bill Fallon, who's already complaining the quiz is not long enough, is an attorney and former Essex County prosecutor. What a surprise. Tim Kelly, Gardens and Forecast Weather, right here on NECN. How are you guys?
Good, and you?
We're great.
Is there like a garden blog kind of thing happening?
It's called New England Gardener.
I love that.
He's going to be with the First Lady gardening in those little outfits.
We'll get back to you. Let's reveal the first category. I love this category. It's called Extra Extra. Every question has a little something extra, a chance to earn a bonus point. First question to Sue O'Connell. Sue, excitement is building for the new Star Trek film. It features a rejuvenated crew of Starship Enterprise. For 1 point each, up to 3 total. How many crew members can you name?
Kirk, Uhura, Spock, Chekhov, Scotty.
You're really showing off.
Bones.
Forget about it. It's fine. McCoy and Sulu. That was really quite a performance. Bill Fallon, you're next.
I would have gotten 0 on that.
Thank you, and be proud of it.
Yeah.
For Mother's Day, the Boston Globe's Matthew Gilbert came up with his list of TV's craziest moms. For 1 point each, name them or the show they were featured in. Who are they and what show?
On the right, the Addams Family, Morticia.
I love that. Oh, love
on the
that.
Middle, it's George's mother on Seinfeld.
Estelle Costanza.
And on the left, it's Nancy Marchand, and I think that she might have been the one in Lou Grant. But she's
no.
Nancy Marchand, you just said.
Well, that's right, she gets it, and of course that was actually playing Mrs. Soprano, mother of Tony, but he gets all the points.
Right.
You get all the points. Don't brag about that either. Okay, Tim Kelly, you're next.
I don't have to watch you.
Fine. It's online. Thank you. Here are 3 mystery celebrities and a mystery quote. For 1 point each, identify A, B, and C, and tell me which one of these 3 said, men have 3 things in their head at all times: sex, sandwiches, and blowing stuff up. Who are they, and which one said that?
You get Dennis Leary and Matthew McConaughey, and I'm not sure the third guy. He looks like
Good. Okay, sorry.
the bad guy is probably the third guy, based on what you guys are saying. Is he the one that's in jail now?
No, that
He's
would
a
be
trickster.
wrong. Okay, raise your hand if you know.
Yeah,
Your hand was up first, Bill. Who is he?
He's Sarah Palin's would-be son-in-law.
It's the baby
Trip.
daddy.
Levi, that's right. Levi Johnston, that's right. And who? You get to answer. Which one of the 3 of them said that thing about?
It had to be B.
That would be wrong. Anybody know who it is?
C.
C is also wrong.
And I would say it's A.
He doesn't get any points for that, do he? Okay, time for the
Why
next
not?
category. Judges decide. Should we cue the squirrel? Let's do it. Fine. Let's go to the tape. Each question obviously is based on a tape gleaned from the news of the internet. These questions are free for all. Anyone can answer. First, wait for the question. We begin with an ABC report on America's most famous unwed teenage mom.
I don't see myself as a celebrity. I don't want to be one, but I think that using this experience in my life to help others is just, I think it's a blessing.
Bristol Palin had no plans of being in the spotlight until news broke of her accidental pregnancy at just 17. Bristol recalled having to tell her parents in an interview with Good Morning America's Chris Cuomo.
What was that like?
Harder than labor. It was one of the hardest things you'll ever have to go through. And I hope that me speaking out now will prevent girls from having to do that in the future.
We can tell from the reactions who voted for who in the elections. In any case, here's the question. If you were a teenager, what advice would Bristol Palin give you on matters of sex? Bill Fallon.
She's saying abstain, even though I didn't, because baby's a big pain in the neck and you have no life.
Pretty close. Just say no. She's on a tour for a group that counsels abstinence. We'll leave it right there. Thank you. And now, for the exciting finish to a sporting event, please roll that tape.
Just outside the 8th hole, Musket Man is coming hard down the center of the track, and Papa Clem's right there too, down toward the inside, coming on through. That is Minette Bird now is coming on to take the lead as they come down to the finish, and a spectacular upset. Minette Bird has won the Kentucky Derby, an impossible result here.
Raise your hand if you can answer this question. How much money would you have won by betting $2 on Mind That Bird in the Kentucky Derby, Bill Fallon?
They say it's 100, but it's really like 101.32, I think.
Oh, excuse me. That is correct, Bill Fallon. Time for the next category, don't you think? Here it is. What's going on with that? It's crazy mixed up questions, stories that seem somehow important this week, next week, nobody cares. All free for all. Raise your hand like this if you know the answer.
His hand right now.
You ready?
He just keeps it up.
Who told readers of People I gained 83 pounds? That'd be Sue O'Connell. No, you didn't gain 83.
Yeah, Kirstie Alley.
I love her.
Mount Rushmore.
Oh, that's not nice. Former Jenny Craig spokesgal Val, she'll lose the 83. I smell a contract with a
Also
book.
former Star Trek star.
She was? Is that true?
In the movie, yeah.
I thought that was in that finish. No, I'm only kidding.
Cheers.
Okay, fine.
They sold the bar at Cheers because she
Thank you. Fine, thanks.
broke it.
In which community, Wellesley, Southie, or Beverly Farms, would you find Bailey, Lucy, Molly, Daisy, Max, Tucker, and Cody at the top of the list of popular names for dogs? Which community, Sue?
Wellesley.
Wellesley is correct. Next. Whatever, that was sort of the music. In which country, France, Mexico, Canada, or the U.S., do people spend the most time eating and the most time sleeping? Tim.
France?
The answer is France. The French sleep about 9 hours a day, and they spend more than 2 hours each day eating, about twice as long as Americans do.
Yet thinner.
Next, what?
Yet thinner.
Yeah, they are thinner. It's unbelievable. It's that job. Next, if you wanted to party with Tom and Giselle, what event would you have gone to last week, Bill Fallon?
You go to the New York models or people, New York Met.
Not good enough, sorry.
New York Metropolitan Museum of Art had where the models were
Gets 1
featured
point.
over the art.
Judges say
And
1
with
point.
Giselle Bündchen.
Anybody know what the event was at the Met? Anybody? No, I
There's
don't
a
think
lot
so.
of words.
Neither do
Fashion
I.
awards?
It's the
Lots of
Costume Institute Gala.
Oh,
Man,
yes.
sorry, I missed
Ooh,
that.
a lot of
Next,
words.
as featured on the cover of Boston Magazine, Red Sox owner John Henry's in love. Who's the gal? Filippa Rizzuto, Linda Pizzuto, or Domina Pizzetta? Who has had the hand up
I
first?
did.
Tim.
B. Linda Pizzuto.
That is exactly right. He was lobbying to get the answer question. Oh, wait, here it is. Another question. John Henry poured out his heart in writing to his new girlfriend. Which of these lines came from his pen? A, shall I compare you to a summer's day? You are more lovely. B, a brief encounter and a half with you gave a cool spin to this little blue planet. C, we had joy, we had fun, we had seasons in the sun. But the wine and the song, like the seasons, have all gone. Who raised their hand up?
He has his hand up all the
You
time.
can't do
I would
that
like to
anymore.
complain. He sits like this.
Okay,
All right, go ahead.
good. B is correct. A brief encounter and a half with you gave it whatever it is.
Sore winners.
It's really
There's
it's
nothing
horrible.
worse.
It's horrible.
Yeah, he just sits there.
Okay, okay, fine.
With the martini.
Ready, thank you. Who is he? What is he wearing on his head? And where is he? This is Bill legitimately. Who is it? No, it is not. Who is it, Bill?
It's Mr. Dalai Lama, who, by the way, loves President Bush. He's wearing a baseball cap.
Fine. Where is he? What is he wearing?
A baseball
That's
cap.
wrong. What is it? What's the hat? And then where was he? They're dividing up the points. Sue?
He's wearing a New England Patriots hat.
And where was it?
He was in Cambridge.
No, he was not. He may have been. He was in Gillette Stadium. I'll answer. Next, split up the points. Do something out there. Name either or both of the participants in Banned in Boston, the annual urban improv show to benefit violence prevention. Tim.
Well, I get Thomas Menino on the right.
That is correct. As Lincoln, and who's the other person? Hint, former state senator. Hint. Yes, Bill.
Barrios.
Barrios, otherwise known
Oh.
as Jarrett Barrios, we call him. Thank you very much.
Oh, we have to use first
Next,
names now. I'm sorry.
Who's that
New
with
rules.
Ben Affleck? Who would that be with Ben Affleck? Who is that? Sue.
Kevin Costner.
That is right. They were in Roxbury shooting a scene for the film The Company Man. I have no idea what we're doing here. Name the late, great comic and the movie in which he made his appearance. I think it was Bill, was it not? Yes.
Yeah, right.
I think it was Dominic DeLuise.
It was.
Dominic.
As Emperor Nero. Oh,
first
am I supposed
names
to
now.
say? And Mel Brooks is too late. History of the World, Part 1. Mel Brooks, total
What a
genius.
pig. No, I mean.
No, Mel
never-
Brooks is a total genius. Okay,
the
here's the
pig was
question.
with them.
Who said, I never thought I'd be on Sesame Street with Elmo and Big Bird, and I was thrilled. I'm still thrilled. I'm on a high. Sue?
Michelle Obama.
That is correct, First Lady. Next, we're flying here. Name the celebrities A, B, and C. And tell me which one inspired all three of the following headlines this week. Drunk, slams door on reporter, headbutts designer over Brooke Shields. Who had their hand up?
Everybody at the same
Okay,
time.
you're all going to, when I count to three, you all answer. Oh, wait a second.
There's two
Could we
questions.
have
Okay,
it back?
first, Sue, you start. Who's A?
A is Simon Cowell.
Who is B? Bill. Who is B?
I know C.
I'm sorry.
I know B, so
Who's
I get 2
B?
points.
Who is it?
I want to get Busey and Sullivan.
Sutherland.
Close enough. Sutherland is bad boy. Oh, I shouldn't have said
No.
that.
All right.
What was it?
So you get the other point.
Yeah, you get
All right, now we'll go to who
I
they
think I
get.
get a point. We need to take a break because this is a total disaster.
Sutherland's the head butter.
Fine. Okay, give him a third of a point. Final question is next. I
That's
know,
right.
it's a beautiful thing.
Exactly.
Give me the playback and watch me.
Throw out your hands, stick out your tush, hands on your hips, give them a push. You'll be surprised you're doing the French mistake. Voila!
Checking the score, it's Sue 15, Bill 12, Tim 9. The final question is worth 7 points. Unbelievable, plus or minus. Here's the question. The Vatican newspaper says a new film opening this weekend is, quote, harmless. What would be the name of the film? The Vatican newspaper says a new film opening this weekend is harmless. What is the name of the film, if you would? Oh, wow, the camera is panning across the three contestants. Sue is writing, Bill seeming very cocky in his demeanor here. And then there would be, Tim, write something, do something. The Garden Show, whatever it is, fine. Okay, time's up. Okay, here you go. Sue, the answer is what? Follow up to Da Vinci Code. Well, yeah, but you don't get it for that.
Angels and Demons.
Angels and Demons. Harmless is wrong. And speaking of harmless, the winner is Bill Fallon. Before you go, Bill, you told us a joke a second ago, but Manny, quickly,
I always
please.
thought Manny was a boob. That
Yeah.
was before the female hormones. Now we know.
But thank you very much. That was him, not me. Have a wonderful weekend. See you on Monday. Bye.
The night of love.